This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself.
Today we have a Whirlpool dishwasher. We're going to disinstall it from the cabinet, and we're going to change the blower motor, because right now it's on recirculation, which is kind of the default, and we want it to be instead where the fan blows the air up through the vent. So we're going to take this down from where it's located and show you how to do that. Let's also show you how to take the microwave down to uninstall it. So first thing is you're going to make sure you've unplugged it. Sometimes they're hardwired, but usually you can just unplug them. This one unplugged from the side. And the next thing to think about is if yours does have a duct like this one, you need to make sure that you remove the tape or whatever is connecting the duct to the microwave. So in this case we just have to peel off this tape, and then we can lift this ducting up to get it out of the way. Sometimes there will be little screws that are connecting the ducting pieces. You might have to remove one or two screws. So in this case we'll just remove this tape, and then we can do the uninstalling portion. So this is just sitting on top of the duct that comes from the microwave. It is not really screwed in. Just removing the tape should do the trick. Let's see if it'll lift up. Yeah, we can lift it up at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up and I'll twist it so the cabinet can kind of hold up the ducting. So now the microwave is essentially free. We just have to remove two screws, one here and one here, that are holding the microwave up into the cabinet. And then another point it's connected is right here. And this is pretty cool. These are just little pieces that hinge in. So once we get these off, the microwave's going to come down at an angle, and we can lift it off the back. So these usually weigh about maybe 50 to 60 pounds, so it might be good. You could probably do it yourself, but it might be good to have another person to hold the other side. Got the last screw out. The microwave will come toward us at an angle. We're going to lift it off in the back, get it over here where we can work on it. So right now the blower is set up to where it's recirculating and shooting the air out this way from the front, which puts the smoke or whatever it is back into your kitchen. So to fix that, we're going to remove these two screws. This is a piece that was put on to allow the air to go up through the ducting, but you also have to flip the motor to do it. So we're going to remove these two Phillips head screws. Turn on my light. And that allows this little panel to hinge out of the way. And there's the blower motor. And right now the ducting for the blower motor is pointing this way, but we want it to point up. So there's a couple of screws that are holding the blower motor in this configuration. It actually says blower screws, and they're right there and right there. So we're going to loosen those, and then we can get this in the right position. If you notice, there's holes here, and that's where the screws will go. think we have to disconnect the plug for the motor too, I believe. Oh, and when you want it to shoot up the top, there's a couple of metal pieces here that may still be in position, and you can use some diagonal pliers to cut the little tabs, and you can kind of punch the metal piece out, and then you can add this piece that helps to do the transition from the microwave to your ducting. So let's loosen up those two screws that are holding it. There's one Phillips head screw. This has a magnetic tip, so it comes out a little bit easier out of that recessed hole. There's another one. Alright, so I think this just lifts up and out. Oh yeah, we gotta get that little plug undone too to help it get out of there. I think we have to undo that one first. So let me undo this little plug, lift it out. Okay, here comes the blower housing. So there's the blower motor, and there's the little plug. And we're going to reposition it so these point up. And then that bottom one's going to line up with here for the screws. Put this back in for the power. Make sure that's going to reach. There we go. So that gives power to the motor. We'll put in those mounting screws. We're playing the game Operation. There you go. You definitely need like a little magnet attachment to magnetize your driver, and that will hold the screw in position to get it in there, because you got to go in about maybe 1.5 inches. Line it up. Okay, so those are in, and now the ducting is going to be set up where the air is going to go up instead of toward the front. So we'll put this panel back on. Remember, you do have to get rid of the little metal pieces that are here when it comes from the factory. And when it comes from the factory, the blower will be pointing that way for recirculation. So if you want to vent it up, then you want to point them up. Some homes have the vent in the back, and then you would just rotate it one more time so it points this way. Okay, so I'm just going to put those screws back in that hold that in position, and then we'll put the microwave back into its installation. Goes there. Goes there. Got it. Okay, so we're all set. We're just going to reinstall it. So to do the reinstallation, we're going to bring the microwave in so the bottom of it can catch on these two right here. And we'll hinge it up. We can put in the screw at the top that's going to hold it. Get that already in position. There's two screws. There'll be one there and one there. Let me get this one ready. I can line it up. Alright. So I'll get my fasteners ready. I can line it up. Alright. So you got the plug on top so I can feed it through. I'll lift it up. Get it up at an angle first. This part's seated in. You should be able to feel when it locks in. Alright. So I'm still supporting it. Put the wire up in there for power. through there. Okay. Lift it up into position. Alright, let me see if I can start this one screw here. Help me hold it. Kind of see it. So I'm just threading that in by hand. Okay, that's going to help me hold it. Now I can tighten it up. So I'm just sealing up the connection now between this ducting and the microwave by putting some more of this heat-proof foil tape. It's pretty cool. There's a bridge between these two. Just get it in position and press it down. I'm trying to create fairly much an airtight seal between those two surfaces so that if there's smoke, it's not going to come back into your kitchen. 90-degree turn. Get it in position. Just press it in there. Trying to get it to be partially in contact with the microwave and then partially in contact. Put that around. It makes a nice airtight connection. To the bottom. Let's stick everywhere. Tight working area. We got both screws tight. I'm going to put this back through here for the power. Get that all set. I'm going to put this ducting back down on top of this so I can direct the airflow up. And we add the foam tape, the foil tape, and that helps to just seal up the gaps. There we go. Okay, plug it back in. Alright, let's see if that fan's going to work the way we want it to now. So if we say fan, yeah, so now it's going up. That's what we wanted. Before it was shooting, bringing the smoke and stuff back into the house. Now it's going right up. Very cool. So we've got some good sound insulation. We're going to put one more piece in there. Put the panel back in. See how the sound is.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We really appreciate your support. And when you get a chance, please press the subscribe button below so you can be subscribed, and also the notification bell so we can send you more videos about appliance repair. Please also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you really liked the video and it really helped you, please press this new applaud button and you can show your support and also get a nice clapping hands for your video. Thanks again.